I see. Okay.
Now we got it. But yeah, so acecider.com, acecider.com. And I'm going to tell you, I've been working with Simon here for like a little bit, a year, maybe more. And since we first met, he's been so busy that this is the first show he's come to in months because he's traveling all over the world, spreading the word about his family's company, Acecider.
Congratulations.
That's his family company. Where'd you go? Brazil, Vegas a bunch of times, San Francisco, San Diego. They're all over the place. For you, would you consider something like that? Like, have you ever thought about doing something like making a clothing line on top of your music, or you know, like a brand of shoes or something?
Yeah, we've thought about lots of things over the years. The thing that did manifest was our wine. We have IAMX wine.
You do?
Yes, we've had it for about 5 years now, and that's
better watch out.
That's
Simon.
very good. German wine.
Where can we get this wine in America, or can we not?
Oh, it's tough. It's sorry. It's what's the grape? It.
Chris, you're letting me down. I thought you step on the grapes yourself.
Yeah,
you make a bottle of wine.
No, my manager does that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you help pick the flavor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were involved with the process when
Absolutely,
you were creating this wine.
Yeah.
So if I go over to like Berlin or over there and I go to a restaurant and I ask for it, would they have it? Is it a very common wine?
If you let us know first, we can make that happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do they sell it in stores out there if we were just shopping around?
They sell the type of wine. So basically, we had the wine made through a company that already sells that wine.
Okay.
But they repackaged it for us.
IAMX.
Yeah.
So what is the wine? What's the actual bottle look like? Is there like a picture of you on it?
No, but there's a very nice kind of feather. It looks good.
Okay. Well, I hope one day I'm able to find it.
You will.
Sounds pretty cool. Let's see. Laura says, is there anything you're looking forward to the rest of 2014?
Yes, there is a...
I hope tonight you reveal some secrets, because this is like your big comeback. This is it.
This is it.
Had the live stage it, and now you're here.
Yeah, we're doing a residency at a club in LA, which is kind of exciting because I've never done that before. I have no idea what I'm going to do.
The club is called Complex?
Complex.
Or is that the night? It's called Complex.
That's the club. The night is going to be...
I don't know if I'm familiar with Complex. Where is it?
Silver Lake.
It's in Silver Lake. Okay.
No.
Is it in West? Is it in West Hollywood? Is it like a?
It's in Glendale.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we don't know.
Yeah. You will know.
But for you out-of-towners, don't worry. Glendale is still considered LA. We just don't. You know when I go there? When I want to go to Outback Steakhouse. That's when you'll find. That's when you'll find me at Glendale.
Okay. It's very close to me because I live in Highland Park. So.
Residency. You're doing 4 weeks.
4 weeks. One show every Sunday.
Are you allowed to play other shows in between, or is that part of the residency deal?
Oh,
you're not even planned any shows.
I
anyway.
haven't planned that.
Okay.
Don't know that one.
Your live shows are wild. Are you going to? Is each show going to be different visually and set list wise?
It's the idea is to break it up each time and to make something unique. That's the idea. I have no fucking clue how I'm going to do it yet.
And you've only got you have a month and a half to prepare.
Yeah.
And you only have 6 days to correct what you did wrong the first week,
pretty much,
the second week, and the third week, and the fourth week. Yeah. So did that club come to you with the idea, or did you pitch the idea to a club?
No, they came to us, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you have to think it over, or?
Yes, I did.
What was what was the deciding factor? You said, I'm going to do this, a whole month residency.
I just thought, I had planned not to play at all this year, and it just came up, and I felt kind of frisky. So I thought, if I'm feeling frisky, then I'm good enough to play.
Simon, would you be so kind to go to the back door where I got you? My friend Matt is here as well. Thank you. Are you the kind of guy that will perform new music before it's out on CD that they can purchase? Or will they be hearing the best stuff if they go to these shows?
Yeah, it'll be old material. It won't be new stuff. It will probably be reworked and remixed and whatever.
But yeah, so it's almost like a new song in a way, because the arrangement will be different.
Yeah.
I like that, because I guess it keeps you interested in performing your own songs.
Well, that's another reason why I'm doing it, because it's you just live with these songs for so long, and they don't bore you, but you don't really want to look at them anymore. So to rework them is a nice way of appreciating them again.
How far do you go back in your catalog at this point? I mean, you have
Probably
five records, right?
Yeah, 5 records. So it'll be back to the first record. Yeah.
And at this
2005.
point, you've been touring so much, you know what they want to hear at this point. You know how to please the fans.
You never really quite know.
But you hear them
Gotta
yelling
please yourself
certain
first.
songs every night.
Yeah, I think they like to see you pleasing yourself.
Hello, Matt. Do us a
We could have brought dogs.
do us a favor, Matt. Wait,
Careful.
wait, don't
Careful.
don't open the door because Lucifer and them almost killed each other. So don't go in there until the show's over. But come sit down and shut the door. You got it? All right. I always want to make sure you didn't go to say hi to them.
Oh, I
the,
see.
The
Okay.
cow will run in and start attacking each other. Okay, go smell Matt. Welcome back. Anyway, so yeah, mixing it up,
Uh-huh.
which is a good thing. What's your take on people filming your shows and recording it just to put them on YouTube? Distract you.
It's disappointing, but what can you do? I think people will always want a certain quality, so you can't really get that on YouTube if you just have somebody filming the crowd.
Do you watch your own videos on YouTube often? Like, have you gone back and seen what you did and did wrong?
No,
You're not
I
into
never
that?
watch it. No.
No, you don't want to see yourself. You lived it. You don't need to go back and watch.
Absolutely, yeah.
What about rumors about yourself? You ever read any rumors on Google about you?
Oh, lots of rumors.
Yeah? What's like the number one that has come up through?
Gay heroin addict.
Gay heroin addict.
Yeah.
Okay. And who started that rumor?
I don't know.
Was it a magazine
A
or?
gay heroin addict, probably.
Yeah, I guess so. Someone's upset. Well, hey,
I'm not quite sure.
we have so many people here. Let me talk about the PayPal, the donations, because there's
Yes.
a ton of people watching.
Because you need money.
Yes. Now I heard this is cool. Ray told me that you were doing a campaign to fund your music, and so you got something like 700% of your goal.
813%.
813%. Now, do they know what your goal was? Or you never told them.
We never told them that.
This was to do what? Record a whole thing in your house?
To do a whole campaign.
whole campaign.
Yeah, kind
It's
of.
got to be at least $15,000, right? Not,
At least, yeah.
okay, not more. So you did that times 813%.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was good.
And you get to keep all that money, but you used it all for the campaign, yeah?
It's very shocking how little you actually get in the end.
Yeah.
And how much of it goes into just the product and keeping things going.
Did you do any kind of special perks for them? Like,
Yeah.
What were the biggest ones?
We offered a really kind of unusual menu, like I would make videos for fans, or I would do remixes, or they can have dinner with me. And
Did you have dinner with someone?
Yep.
How did that work? They had to fly here to LA?
no, we were in Berlin at the time because
Okay.
I've lived in Berlin for the last
Yeah.
7 years. They flew to Berlin.
They flew to, they paid for the flight.
Yep.
To have dinner with you.
Yeah.
Did they have the IAMX wine over dinner?
They had the IAMX wine. yes.
Okay. What was the experience like? Were they good at conversating? Were you able to hold a conversation with them?
Yeah, I mean it was good. Yeah.
Did you two go to the dinner as well? Yeah, you were there.
It was it's a little unusual here and there, but
Were they a good tipper?
yeah.
You're like,
I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say really now.
Where'd you go to eat? What was the restaurant of choice?
That we provided the food, so we actually had an event in the studio that I recorded the album in.
Okay, so you made like a your own little birthday party of sorts.
Yeah, they listened to the album for the first time, so nobody had heard the album before.
That's great.
They went into the Nazi bunker where I recorded a lot of the material, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
How much was that? They don't know either.
What was that?
How much was that to get that perk?
That was
Everything.
$2,000 each.
Okay, that's not that bad.
That was okay,
If
right?
you're like a super fan, I thought
Mm.
$2,000. I'd probably do that for Green Day. I'd probably pay
Yeah.
that to go
Yeah.
to the studio and hear the album.
Yeah.
What?
They don't need it.
Yeah. Well, here's what we're gonna do. So I've been doing the show for 12 years, as I told you, and we've had a lot of people here in studio. Katy Perry has been here, AFI, Chris from the Foo Fighters, Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy. Who else has been here, Matt? You've been here for a lot of them.
Anthony Green.
Anthony Green has been here.
Who's that?
Oh, he's from a band called Circus Survive. We're really big out here.
Okay.
We've had Coheed and Cambria. They're on the show. Mike Chemical.
Andrew McMahon.
Andrew McMahon.
Who's that?
Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Who's that?
You
I'm
fart.
fucking European, man.
lot of good. All American Rejects. You've heard of them?
I've heard, yes.
They've been here. Yellow Card.
No.
Okay. Panic at the Disco.
Yes.
Okay. Paramore?
Yes.
I've done interviews with all of them. But here's the catch. As you know, I don't get paid to do this. I'm not owned by...
Why are you doing it?
Because I love it. Ustream is not paying me to do the show. I'm not being paid by anybody else. So, here's what I'm going to do for you tonight.
Pay him.
And there's so many people watching, so this is going to be crazy. I went out and I got a whole bunch of fun little gifts. And I know you're an intellectual. I'm sure you like to read a lot. So I got a lot of these fun facts books. So there's like a fun facts on spiders. There's a couple fun facts on Transformers. We've got some fun facts on dinosaurs. Everybody likes dinosaurs,
Wonderful.
right? We've got a fun fact book on horses. We've got a fun fact book on whales. Pretty cool. Got another one on dinosaurs. We've got a really cute koala bear notebook. Check that out. We've got these slippers that you can color in. These kind of look like the slippers you wear when you walk the dog,
Slippers.
right? Yeah?
Nice.
Check that out. And we've got 2 dinosaurs that you can grow in water. So check it out. I'm going to post this info in the chat, and I'm going to make $1 million right now. Okay. If you log on to paypal.com, paypal.com, and you donate $10 or more to help DJ Rossstar at gmail.com, he will sign something for you at the end of the show. I will send it to you, and any change I get after the mailing cost will help keep the show on air. Will help me, help inspire me to keep going. So, once again,
Do it.
PayPal, paypal.com. It's free to join. All you need is a debit card. So once you're on PayPal, you click on Send Money. You send it to helpdjrossstar at gmail.com, $10 or more, and that's it. And here's the catch. After we run out of these 11 things, I've got more stuff around here, but these are probably the coolest of all. So don't wait till 8 o'clock. We've still got 35 minutes. Donate right now and let us know, I want that dinosaur book signed by him. I want that Transformers book. I want that Grow dinosaur. Whatever you want, you got to tell us now. And once these prizes are gone, I'm going to start having you sign my underwear, because if these people want to donate, we're going to give them something personalized from you.
Gotta get
So,
sexy, boy.
Once again, before we go to the next segment, paypal.com, paypal.com. 12 years, nobody paying me, and I want to keep doing this as long as I can.
Respect.
I want to do this so long that I've actually had bands on that you have heard of. So this is why I need your help. Donate, help fund the show. Lazy Girl says, do you have anything related to a Disney princess? I would love for him to sign that. I don't anymore. I don't know if you... I think you showed me your wallet was a Disney princess wallet. I don't know if you want to give that away.
I could do that,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's an idea right
Is
there.
she a Disney princess?
I think so. Daniel says he loves the freaking way that you are not a commercial band. But on the
That's
flip
good.
side, has your music ever been in a commercial? Even though you're not a commercial band.
Yeah.
It has been. The car commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Beer commercials too?
Almost.
No?
Actually, I think there was one beer commercial.
Okay.
To my horror, it was, yeah.
So when they say...
But that was when I was signed and just caged and
They say we're putting this on a commercial too.
pretty much, you know, I'll say.
But when they put you on a car commercial, clearly you get that car for free, right? They send you a car? Yeah?
Yeah.
You probably have like 10 cars right now in your garage.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Ellie says, what are some of the hardest themes to write about, and what are some of the most enjoyable?
Me and me.
You love writing about yourself.
Who doesn't?
Have you ever written about, would you write a song about your dog? Maybe like a new song about the pet.
That's quite a good thing.
Something
to do,
different.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Bipolar. It'd be cool.
It could be called bipolar, you're right. It's the name of the dog. Lloyd says he heard a song in a Comcast trailer for FearNet once. Wow, that's
What the hell is that?
FearNet is this horror movie, right?
Oh, is it?
Horror movies.
Yeah.
Well, I need to know about that because
Where's your royalty
fucking
check
money?
for that one, right? Amber says, I've seen you like a billion times, and your show... Oh, I've been to a billion shows, and yours are always the most memorable.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I love you.
By the way, we love Melissa Kaplan, first person to donate $12. Thank you, Melissa Kaplan. You get whatever you want signed, and you get first dibs. Awesome. Chris, would you ever do meet and greets again? I'm hoping so.
Yes. Yes.
Do you charge for meet and greets?
Yes.
What do they get besides hello?
They get a wonderful conversation with me.
Are you a big hugger? Will you hug the fans?
I do hug them.
Okay. Where do you draw the line? Like, do they ever ask for like kisses on the cheek? Can you do that?
They draw the line. I don't draw the line.
Okay. You ever tattoo or draw something on them and get?
Yeah, I mean, I have actually drawn lines on places that I shouldn't really talk about.
And then they show up at the next gig and they have them tattooed on. Huh?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
awesome. Let's see. Lloyd says I will probably never get a chance to go to your show myself, but I'm glad they're awesome.
Why?
I don't know. That's sad. I hope he does.
Answer that.
His show is your live show is lovely, and the band are flawless.
That's not a question.
I was just letting you know. And who is in your band? Who's in your band now? They deserve some exposure. It's all about the band.
Well, who's always in the band is the beautiful Janine Gazang over there. Who's gonna? Do you want to come
and sit on the couch with us? You should come over.
Come take a little.
Have an A-Cider, acider.com. Hi. So you've been together since day one?
Hello.
Day two?
I joined 8 years ago. 8 years ago, yeah.
Where'd you meet?
In a gay bar in Berlin.
Was he on
I
heroin?
wasn't being gay.
Was he on heroin?
I was
at the time?
actually being very masculine and
Sure.
heterosexual.
Sure.
So who approached who?
About what? About the band?
When you met, like, what was your opening line?
Said need a keyboard player and a bass player, and can you do that? She said no, but I'll learn really quickly.
Okay, that's cool. That's a good story. How did you know she played music? You were just guessing?
Well, she could play some bass,
Okay.
and
Thanks.
she could play a little
I'm
bit.
saying,
of
were you
bass.
at a show watching her? Like, how did you know?
No, I did my research. She was
Okay.
wonderful.
And did you hit it off right away? Musically?
Kind of, yeah.
No?
I'm a bit of a dictator, so I can't really speak about, give and take.
What you're saying is you've made them cry before when working on music. Just
Yeah.
say it.
I do crack the whip.
But it's worth it in the end, probably, because the songs come out perfectly.
They come out.
Wow. Who else is there? Who else is in the band here?
We have last year we had a few different people. Drummer, wonderful Swedish drummer, Richard. Great German guitarist, Alberto, and we had an American native called Sammy, who was additional keyboards and backing vocals.
And Sammy was here, I think, 1 or 2 years ago with her. I don't know if she still has that band she was with at the time, but they were here.
No, she's actually living in Berlin now.
Okay.
Because we dragged her to Berlin.
And then you came here and
we
she's still
said,
fair?
going to LA, back to LA. Yeah.
That's wild.
Mm. So yeah, she's doing things there now. But she might come out for one of these shows.
Well, you've got 4 of them.
Yep.
In October.
Yeah.
What day of the week? Sundays.
Sunday.
Are any of these shows on Halloween? Is
I
Halloween
don't know.
on Sunday this year? You don't know?
No, I think the last one is the 26th.
Okay. Are you too big on the idea of Halloween out here and costumes? I mean,
It's big here,
You're probably
right?
not used to it, right? Yeah.
No, I mean the scale is ridiculous out here. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
And you could be out in LA. You could be like a slutty nurse or a slutty whatever you want.
That's quite good.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Not even on Halloween.
Yeah, not even on Halloween.
Slutty nurse.
That's
So
great.
much
That's the first thing that came into your head when you.
Oh, I just pictured you in a slutty nurse costume at the show
Slutty
at
nurse.
the complex.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's more for me, right? Slutty nurse. That's more my kind of outfit, I think.
There you go. Well, not like it matters to the super fans because they're gonna go no matter what. But do you know the price of these shows you're playing? At the residency?
I think it's $20.
Okay.
And I think over 50% are sold, so...
Already?
You better hurry
Wow.
up.
Yeah.
So $20, and how long would you say the set will turn out to be?
Probably about an hour.
Okay. So it's like, how many songs can you play in an hour? No.
Are you kind of gauging how much
Well,
each song is worth?
No, I'm just wondering. Like, I can't tell if you tell. I've never seen you live. I don't know if you tell jokes in between every song.
Oh, yes.
Or you just like you get deep and philosophical up there and start talking about whatever's on your mind.
I wish I could control myself enough to be like that, but it doesn't really work like that.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you get naked on stage for all
That
I know.
does happen often.
It does. Okay. Now I think of that because I looked at your blog today.
Oh,
Ray sent me your blog, and I don't know if that was you. Somebody was naked on the blog.
which blog? Which naked blog? What
I don't
are you
know.
talking about?
Dancing in a forest. And there was some poetry.
Oh, yes.
That's your blog, right?
That's my blog,
Or
yeah.
is that you dancing naked?
I'm not telling you that.
Okay. Well, why don't we tell them about in case they don't know, this is your site, and how often do you update it?
She does all of the online stuff,
Okay.
and she's very good, and I'm not.
So it's whenever you have a thought, you write it down, and then she posts it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, you run your Twitter yourself, though.
Oh yeah, I do the Twitter thing. I kind of started doing that last year, and I quite like it. I hate Facebook.
You don't like you don't want to keep in touch
I
with like
just
your high
hate-
school friends?
No,
Why
No?
not?
You're not interested in that?
I don't want to offend anybody. I just think I've moved on, you know.
So, do you spend time on the internet? Like, what sites do you go to?
Probably a lot of arty-farty bullshit and
Yeah.
some news and lots of weird erotic stuff, probably.
Okay, so sexy blogs.
I like that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Let's see what these people are doing here. Gerla says, Chris, do you have a P.O. box? I want to send you something.
Yes, we do.
You can send all fan mail to Complex, the club where we'll be playing, and I think it's complexla.com, and there's the address on the top of the website. So anything you send to that address will eventually end up with Chris.
B Hung Hus says, I want to know if you have received and do you reply to handwritten fan mail?
Yes, I have received many, and I've read them all.
Here's an awkward question. Maskell says, Dear Chris, why a dog and not a child? Isn't it really
That's
the
a
same
good
thing in a way?
Is it? Is that what it is?
I think it is.
I don't know. I'm working that one out. I think I'll start with this one and then see where it goes.
Lloyd, whatever happened to Tom and Dean?
Good question. We moved on, and we are not playing together anymore. The end. I can make up some.
You're a tough guy to work for,
weird
right?
Well, yeah,
You are
pretty
the
much.
you are the dictator.
Yeah,
It's okay.
the dick you were about to say, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out. We got some more donations. Emily, Chris Corner. Just kidding. It says Chris Corner donation.
Really?
Who actually sent it? Tatiana Deer and Rachel Martin.
Rachel Martin.
I might want to add that if you're international, maybe throw in a couple more bucks than 10, because by the time I mail it out, I'll end up paying $15.
That's
and,
good.
I'm giving you
That's
$5.
nice. That's
Throw that out there here. Let's see. I'm so excited for the residency. Count me in.
Me too.
Craig says,
Me too.
are you recording any new material right now for the next record?
I want to. I'm not starting on purpose because I'll just be totally consumed by it if I do start. Everything else will go out the window. So I'm controlling myself.
Oh, what was it? 2013, the last one?
Yeah.
So, it's almost time.
Yeah.
Once it hits like 2015, then it probably
Then it's
seems
getting a
more
bit-
real.
yeah.
Okay, it's time to get next record out there.
Yeah. We might do another crowdfunding campaign soon.
You ever do any other side projects at this point? Do you have time for
I
that?
make videos a lot at the moment. I stopped making music because it was just confusing for a while, and the video was quite stimulating. So I
what
do that.
kind of videos are you making?
Music videos
Okay,
for other bands.
but they're stimulating.
I think so.
You like being a director?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think your
No.
own videos, the ones that you direct, come out better than the ones when you have someone else do it for you?
Yes.
Really?
No, not always. But I have had bad experiences in the past.
You've directed a bunch, but you've had other people too, yeah? Your
Yeah,
own
yeah,
stuff?
yeah. It's not that I'm a control freak or anything. I just sometimes like to have my fingers in the pie.
Do you have a favorite music video you've done? I know people can't
Just
repeat
done
the
one.
song, but videos.
Just did one. Did I say done? That was terrible. I did one for Gary Newman.
Wow.
Yeah, just finished it.
After you saw him play a wonderful show or
Yeah.
before?
And then I sort of charmed him into letting me do it.
That's cool. That's awesome. Good for you. Let's see. Squirrel says, I'm an editor and I admire the way that your music videos work. They're perfect.
Thank you. They're perfect.
Laura says, I'm being greedy, but can we get the cider signed and shipped? You can, but they're going to be empty because I don't know if you're 21 and there's no way to prove that. If you want some signed cider bottles, we've got 6 of them right here. Sounds pretty cool. Let's see. I love this. There's so many people here sending questions. This is perfect. Do you like acting?
No, I hate it.
Do you do much acting in your videos?
It's not really acting, it's just drinking a lot of booze and then losing myself in the music.
So you're acting silly, is what you really do.
Acting, yeah, you could call it that, actually. Yeah.
Laura says, will there be any 18-plus shows soon at the residency?
I hope so.
I think it's all 21.
18, oh, is it? Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
But they're legal, aren't they? Those children?
Well, blame it on America. I don't know why they do
Oh, what's
that.
what's
What
the
is
story?
that? What is that with America? Why is it 21? Oh, it's alcohol, right?
Alcohol, yeah.
They want you to buy. They want more people to buy alcohol, I guess. Huh? What's it like in Berlin? What's the story?
I
there?
mean, we have kids drinking wine in our shows.
Used to, like, depends on how late the show goes.
Right.
If it's like underage, it has to end at like 10 o'clock or something like that.
Ew, that's terrible.
Yeah, right.
Daniel says, Chris, do you like Moto Boy? I don't know what that is. What's Moto Boy?
Yeah, I do actually. He supported us on a tour that we
Is
did.
a performer?
Yeah, he's really good.
Chris from CU Cross. Whatever happened to Boo Boo?
Boo Boo.
Is Boo Boo another pet?
Wow.
Boo became alive and turned into this.
Boo Boo was a kind of bastardized toy. Can I say that on this show?
Yes. You can say shit and fuck too.
That was abused many times on stage. So I would bring him on as a kind of mascot. I guess you would say he was a mascot
Okay. Where is he now?
in bondage, a bondage mascot.
Hey. Where is he now?
I don't know, somewhere in my house in Berlin.
Oh, he's just hanging out there?
Yeah.
Bring him with you to
in
the
the
interview?
gutter.
Paul says, your staged shows were great. Any plans on putting out an acoustic album?
Maybe, yeah. I think that might be on the cards.
Sony says, if you had to go on a massive tour, what artist or bands would you like to tour with? Now this could be anybody. It doesn't have to be in your world. You're pretending.
I don't know.
Who are like your all-time favorites?
Prince,
Yeah.
Kraftwerk, people like that.
Those are two good ones.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Special shout out to Sandy Clayson, donated $20.
Nice.
Look at that. I've
Sandy.
already made $60.
Very nice.
High five.
Hey, welcome. Yes.
Couple
my-
more questions, and then I want to hear you play live. So we'll get to
Oh
that.
God, I'm not sure about that now. After that
okay, I'm not
saga.
asking that question because I don't want to see you dance naked, and that was the question.
It would be
Um,
distracting from the
let's
appalling
see.
performance.
Do you think your music is appropriate for young children? I don't know if they'd really get it, but they might.
I
like
think
it.
I think they get it more than you think. I think you got to treat them like little adults, don't you? And you can just the less you treat them like children, the more they get it.
Glayer Droon says, would you ever consider playing remixed Sneaker Pimp songs live on stage?
Possibly.
You've
Depends
got
what I get. What do
over
I
100
get?
of those songs.
There's a
somebody
few of
knows
those.
them, yeah. Azek said, I drove 12 hours to meet you, and I can honestly say it's so nice to see you. Wow.
Hello.
12 hours?
What, are you outside the door?
No, I mean, yeah, that's Matt right there.
It's
He
you.
said that, yeah.
You just did, okay.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you driving 25 minutes to meet me. That's really cool of you.
Yeah,
I'm
thanks.
assuming you live out by Echo Park, but I could be wrong.
Why Echo Park?
I don't
Do
know.
I look like an Echo Park?
Not really, but I feel like it's close to Glendale, so I feel like you live near Glendale.
Highland Park.
Okay, so yeah, I was close. Let's see. Lloyd says he'd pay $50 for a ticket of Sneaker Pimp song. So
I'm sure you
in
would.
case you're struggling ever, you know what to do.
Okay.
You know how to get back there.
It's being considered. Don't worry
And I
about
feel like a lot of these fans were probably not even born or super young when you were doing that,
Mhm.
when you were in the
it.
band.
Yeah,
So
I think so.
now they want to hear them, and they missed their chance.
No, it might come back.
No, you never know.
Let's see.
Let's see. Do you practice the Alexander technique?
Actually,
Sounds like a
it's
Kama Sutra.
Yes, I have practiced the Alexander technique. How the fuck do you know
Is
that?
that a sexual thing?
Well, I mean, it's sexy. I wouldn't say it's a sexual thing.
Can you show me?
Well, it is about sitting and controlling your body in the best way that you can to be efficient with your movements and as light on your body as possible.
Okay.
How the body was made to be, how we've kind of screwed it up over the years. You know.
I got it.
So
Sounds not
if
very.
you-
I don't know if it sounds interesting for a live show, but okay. So
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you basically, just sit up straight.
So right now I'm very uncomfortable because my legs are
Yeah.
crossed. Okay. So I'm sitting up straight.
Oh, you gotta move the chair back. Move the
Okay.
chair back.
Don't unplug the show.
Yeah. Don't plug the show.
Okay.
And but you have to stand up, so it's like you have to really figure it out. So basically, you're better at this than I am. So you have to be very straight. And that's how you would sit down.
Okay. This is being proper.
Yeah.
Proper etiquette.
Efficient.
Yes. Okay.
And you should always do it.
So I
like that.
shouldn't lie back like this, like I do when I'm watching TV. It's not healthy.
No, because you'll die sooner.
Okay. Well, thank you.
That's it.
I've learned something new today. So here's what we're gonna do. Because of the
my
cider,
dog.
I have to take a pee break. But instead of just leaving
What
you
about
here,
me?
well, if you do too, that's fine. But instead of leaving you alone, this is what we'll do. Simon is gonna sit and talk to these people for 60 seconds about Ace Cider.
Oh,
And I'll come
nice.
back, and then you can play live, okay? So,
All right.
You guys hang. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Pee break.
What's up? I don't know
You're
what.
not going to interview him about East Side?
You get ready, dude, and to take your, if it takes
Well, it takes it
takes a bit. All right. Well, let's just do a little cider break here. What have you had much cider in England? Is there much cider over there?
I grew up on cider. I got
Grew
really
up on
drunk
cider.
with cider when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't really like it, to tell you the truth.
See, that's good.
Yeah.
What about in Berlin? Was there much cider there?
No, it's not really a cider place.
It's not really
It's
cider,
much more
beer.
beer-centric, yeah.
Yeah. Still definitely more cider than probably in America, though. America's
Yeah.
small, but it's
Yeah.
growing. But
I mean, if you look, I've actually almost finished
yeah, I mean,
that bottle.
you polish it off like
So
half.
for someone that doesn't like cider,
Yeah,
that's a pretty good cider.
That is. There you go.
You did a good job.
All right. That was our cider break. Now,
AceCider.com. All right, ready to play?
No, give me a second. Keep talking.
Okay. So he's gonna play, and then we're gonna take some phone calls, and then usually the show ends at 8. Maybe I'll go to like 8:05 because we're doing so well here. But let him set up. So once again, the show's live every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 o'clock West Coast time, right here in my studio apartment in Culver City, California. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at DJ Rossstar. It's DJ Rossstar with 3 S's. I want to give a special shout out to the Nat, which is out in San Diego. I haven't done a show since I went to the Nat, but it is the Natural History Museum right there in Balboa Park in San Diego. And we went there, and they gave us some free tickets to check out the whole place. We saw really awesome dinosaurs. Those fossils are so cool. And a lot of fossils from the Ice Age as well. Mammoths and sloths. Yeah, they've got it all there. They also had a really cool pirates exhibit with actual stuff that they found from a wreckage of a pirate ship 300 years ago. So it was really cool. So big shout out to the Nat. And it's pretty affordable too. It's under $20 a ticket to go visit the place. So I suggest if you're in San Diego, which you should be if you live out here, you should check it out. Go to the Nat. If you want to learn some history, that's the place to be. They have some like giant whales and sharks too there you can check out. And they have a live exhibit too with cute little frogs and snakes. All at the History Museum. Ready?
I didn't hear anything you said.
Okay. Now this is kind of interesting because usually when someone sings, I hold this mic because it's plugged into that. So I don't know.
You just hold it to that.
You want me to hold it to the amp? So why don't we do a test? Just like sing and play for like 10 seconds.
All right,
and let's just
okay.
see if the viewers say they can hear it or it sounds
All right.
terrible.
Okay.
Do it like that. And then we'll turn the camera.
I've got a loop machine, so I can just
Alright,
loop
so
it
do a little
round.
test here. How does that sound? But now you have to sing with it too. Okay, wow. All right. Wow. Yeah, clap it up, audience. Yeah. That solidifies that Matt and I will definitely be at one of those October shows for sure. I want to see a whole show of that. Awesome. Well, come on back over. Thanks for playing. Let's take some phone calls before we wrap it up here. Sound good? So if you want us to call you, and you can ask him any question you want, you need to enter your name and the phone number in the chat room. Please keep your question to 60 seconds or less, and we'll try to take as many phone calls as we can in the next 10 minutes. That was really great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
By the way, this is also your last chance if you want to donate some money to help fund this show and also get something personalized by Chris. We've got Susan donated, Joe, Brianna, Sandra, Rachel, Tatiana, Emily, and Melissa so far. But I still have a couple other prizes, and I believe you said you guys might also send me some stuff that you could sign and send to my house, and
Yes.
I could give those away too if they donate right now.
If you keep donating, we'll give you something very special.
Awesome. So one more time, I'm putting the stuff in the chat. $10 or more to help DJ Rossstar at Gmail and PayPal.com to get some signed stuff. And I see how nice your fans are. All I'm saying is 10. Some of these people are saying 20 and 30 just for fun.
Wonderful.
Isn't that cool?
They are the most conscientious, beautiful fans you'll ever know.
That's sick. Well, yeah, I mean, they just give you 813% over your expected rate. So we're still waiting for your phone numbers, only because it's on a little bit of a delay. Matt, can you turn the camera back to both of us? While we wait, since we're almost near the end of the show, give them, I know you're not big on the internet, but in a way you are big on the internet. What are the links that they can find you? Where can they go to find out more about you?
The usual places, right?
Well, let's make sure they know.
Okay.
Some of the people watching are my viewers.
Yeah.
So it's IAMX. IAMX.
IAMX.
Not IMAX, which I'm sure you
not
get
IMAX,
that all the
but,
time.
you know,
yeah.
sometimes we get a few extra clicks from people fucking that up, which is good. So, yeah, IMAX, Facebook.
Twitter and Instagram.
No, okay. IAMX, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, yeah,
Something.
kind of functioning.
Yeah. Every couple, I saw like every few days you put something on.
Yeah.
So that's good. Cool.
And we do have a website as well,
What's the website?
IAMX.eu.
You ready to take some calls? So come close, because we're so
Oh, we're
advanced.
taking calls now.
Hey.
Do I hear the voice?
No, you hear it through here. That's how advanced I am. I'm putting a phone through a microphone.
I
and
love
talking
it.
to your
I love it.
microphone. Low budget. Ray, prepared you then. Hey, you're live. Don't cry, but what's up?
Pikachu Meowmix.
What's going on?
Helen,
You have a question?
yeah. Can I ask now?
Yeah, he hears you. What's up?
You've got my ear. I'm here.
Don't listen to the feedback on your computer. Listen to the phone.
Sorry, alright, so when you're writing a song, how do you know when you're finished with it? Do you just get a feeling? Do you just know?
Yeah, I think you just get a feeling. It's a little more complicated with me because I produce everything too, so you have to take it to a technical standard, which is kind of annoying, but it's all wrapped up in one thing for me, so the production and the writing have to be complete for me to feel good about everything. You just know, or you're just so sick of it that there is no other option.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks.
Bye. It's like sex. You just know when you're done, right?
Yeah.
Next caller. Unless you're having
Like random.
homosexual heroin sex, then you may.
Well, only I would know about that.
I think Matt missed that part of the show. Oh, okay.
I started that rumor, actually.
Who's the fucking one? What's
I
that?
just called Laurie, or Laura, who's been sending questions the whole show, and she hung up on us. That's got to be a mistake. Let's try it again, because I know she's a big fan.
But I was talking about actual IMAX.
Okay.
I'm still blown away by that performance, man.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank
That's
you.
Cool.
I'm glad it.
Hello?
worked.
Hello? Laura? Laura's going to hate herself tomorrow, and she knows
Oh,
she
Laura.
spoke to you. And
That was
she
your once in a
yelled-
lifetime opportunity.
Twice in a lifetime. I tried.
Twice.
I tried 2 times.
Okay.
By the way, everyone on the internet needs to know that this is my phone number, not his. So please don't try calling at 4 in the morning to see if he will pick up. He will not. He'll be at home in Echo Park. Sorry, Highland Park. Hey, you're live.
Hey.
Oh, awesome. There's a little place. I got to pull out my headphones. So I wanted to ask, because we've all been in the chat room talking about the dog, and in the chat room of the stage show, we were talking about the dog. I was wondering, Chris, if you expected that level of fervor about your pet dog from your fans.
No. But I like it. she's a bit of a diva, so I think she'll appreciate that kind of attention. But she's sorry? What?
I don't know what she said.
She loves it. She will love the attention. But if you give her too much attention, she'll bite your face off.
Yeah.
She's a bit of a bitch. Working on the bitch side of it.
Thanks for calling. Just so you people know, my co-host is usually my cat Lucifer, and he came in and he just wanted to make friends, and the dog went immediately. That's why Lucifer's not in here. That's pretty scary.
Protecting me.
And my cat is bigger than
That's true.
We had 2 mice that we later returned to the pet store for a day, and he didn't eat them. He was playing with them.
Oh, that's
he
so
loves
sweet.
pets. Andrea.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
you are live with X. You have any questions?
Hello.
Yeah, I've got kind of a weird question, actually.
Let's hear it.
Hello?
Yeah, let's do it. I like weird.
He is not the father.
No.
Okay, I couldn't come up with a good enough question in a short amount of time because I was so nervous to call. But Chris,
Yeah.
when you put on your shoes and socks, do you put on 2 socks and then 2 shoes, or 1 sock, 1 shoe, 1 sock, 1 shoe?
I'm a two socker. I like 2 socks.
Huh?
I like 2
2
socks.
socks?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Me too.
Is there a philosophical purpose to that question?
Huh? I'm sorry, I can't understand what you said.
Is there a philosophical question in there?
I like it
Alright,
though.
thank you.
I like that.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Goodbye.
I think she's getting philosophical, if you ask me.
Oh, very good.
Hey.
I like
Thank
that.
you. Couple more phone calls, then we'll say goodnight here. I like how you thought you were coming in for 20 minutes. That's the funniest part about the show.
Sucker.
Did Ray actually say that or no?
He said 20 minutes.
Ah!
But I think now if I
I love
read
you.
the email, he
Wait.
said it's 20 minutes into the show. Now I
Oh, no,
see.
not anymore. I used to do phone interviews first. But you know what? It usually ends at 8, but we're doing so well. I'm going to go for another 7 minutes, 8, 10. What?
Yeah.
Then you got to sign something.
Hello?
Hey, you're
Hello.
live. What's up?
Oh, awesome. How are you guys doing?
Hi, Jennifer Jasky. Thanks for calling. We're great.
I'm good. Is that mine? Yeah.
Let's see. Actually, my brother is watching you guys as well. And if you wanted to know, Chris, what's your favorite season?
My favourite cheese?
Season.
Season. Cheese, I can answer both of those questions actually.
My favorite season is mozzarella.
Seasoning on my cheese. It's... I think it's going to be winter in California. That's a good season. It's a bit like spring in England without the rain. So I'm enjoying, of course, there's the romantic, poetic fall thing, but I can't done that. So I'm into the spring and winter here.
Okay. And what do you like on your cheese?
Cheese. I like wine on my cheese.
Wine on your cheese.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye.
You know what? These are pretty good questions, but I don't hear any criers. I'm waiting for someone to start crying to talking to you.
See the names.
Remember that one time, Andrew McMahon, everybody cried that called him. That was a good one. We're calling that girl back that didn't answer twice.
Okay.
Well?
Ah, hi, you're live.
Oh my god. Okay. What goes through your mind while you're performing?
What goes through your mind when you're performing? I should have peed before.
There are practical considerations.
I cannot hear you. Could you repeat it?
I didn't say anything yet. I will. I'm thinking about that one. It's tough to know if you're really thinking about anything. You're kind of zoned out in an adrenaline fuzz of excitement and love and all that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit like being on ecstasy. Not that I've ever done that.
Or heroin.
Or heroin. A bit like being gay and being on heroin. Sorry, that's...
Wow.
You'll find out if you come to Complex.
Yes.
Thanks for calling, Laura.
I hope they heard the
Thank you.
beginning of that,
Thank
of this radio show.
Bye, guys. Okay, let's call one more person. Let's do one more, and then let's thank the viewers and let you go on your way. Where are you going next? What do you got next on the plate here today? Studio?
Today, Food, I think.
Yeah.
Food.
Gotta walk the dog.
Walk the dog.
The dog try to like bite people when you're just walking by.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, you're live. What's going on?
Oh, not much.
Hi.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, you. Who are you?
My name is Mikhail. I
Nice.
was wondering if you would ever consider revisiting Texas.
Yes. Yes, I'd like to come. I love Austin. Quite like Dallas too.
Shit.
Oh,
I'm listening.
what are you doing now? Where do you live?
I don't
I
Florida.
live just north of Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi.
Where's that?
Just yeah.
Where is it?
It's in South Texas.
South Texas.
Is it a suffocating small town?
No, it's kind of like
It's a big city.
Yeah, it
Big
is.
city.
It is. I took a road trip up to Austin for the show.
Nice.
Oh, that's very nice.
Did you stop at Buc-ee's, the best rest stop in the country?
Yes, actually I did.
Yeah, Buc-ee's
Oh, wow.
is great. That's a cool place.
I'll have to go to Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah, there's like 5 of them out there. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, thank you.
Ciao.
So you like Texas? There's
I
a lot
like
of places.
some of
There's a lot of
Texas.
places to play there. Some bands do like a whole week just in Texas alone.
It's a big place.
So I wanted to thank all the donators before we say goodnight to everybody. And now we have to sit there and sign stuff. We got Melissa, Emily, Tatiana, Rachel, Sandra, Brianna, Susan, and then I think we have more, but the phone is in Rome right now. Not Rome, the country, Rome.
Oh.
ROAM, but I'm sure there's some more in there too because everybody wants you to sign something because they might get a CD signed, they might get a poster, they're not going to get an autographed dinosaur book. Oh yeah, here. Catherine sent 15 and Hugo sent 35.
We'll
So.
give you some nice stuff.
Well, now's your final chance because after this he's going to go. If you want to donate and get something signed and help the show at the same time, help DJ Rossstar at gmail.com on paypal.com. I don't know what to say, man, besides thank you so much for coming in. This was great.
You're welcome.
There's no tentative date for a new album, but at least they know you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
You got the 4 shows coming up in October. No other shows planned at the moment. But they can watch your videos to keep them entertained, which they can find where are the videos? On YouTube?
YouTube. IAMX. YouTube.com/IAMX.
And if some people are watching and it's their first time hearing about you, what album would you suggest they start with of yours if they want to purchase one tonight?
Wrong person to ask that bloody question.
Well, what do the kids think? What do you guys think is the... I don't want them to offend you, but what do you think is the best
I
record?
won't be offended.
Out of all the 5 records this guy has made as IAMX, what is your favorite one? Let's see. What do you think they're going to say? You know what the fan favorite is?
I really, honestly...
You have an idea. You really don't?
No.
Okay, let's find out. I want to find out their favorite album, and hopefully the new viewers will check it out, and then we'll say goodnight here. We're waiting for it to come through. By the way, I don't know anybody that puts their sock on and then their shoe and then their sock and then their shoe, but I maybe that girl does it since she asked the
she's
question.
definitely planted a meme, right?
Simon, you do that? No, Matt? Anybody ever put one sock on and then a shoe and then another sock? And then I feel like you'd fall over. I fall over a lot just trying to put on my sock. Kiss and Swallow.
Yeah.
One for Kiss and Swallow.
Unified Field. Yeah, the alternative.
The Alternative. Unified Field. So far you got
Kingdom.
Kingdom. Unified Field. The Alternative. Kiss and Swallow, and the Alternative. The Alternative. That looks like the Alternative. What number
Well,
was
that's
that?
the same person writing
Oh.
50 times.
Well, Kiss and Swallow is the first one. Alternative's what? Second, third?
Second.
Fourth? Second? And
Kingdom
what's
is Kingdom.
third?
Kingdom.
Okay.
Welcome Addiction.
And then fourth was?
Volatile Times.
And the last one?
Unified Field.
So nobody likes the fourth one? Is that what we got there so far? Oh, you got one
You'd
from
be surprised. A lot of Russians like it.
Milk and Honey Tenders.
Yeah, Volatile Times.
I don't know, man. I think the answer is the Alternative, but you should check.
You go for that. Go for that then.
All right, man. Well, once again, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at DJ Rossstar. You'll see pictures on there of mostly my girlfriend and my cat, but I'm on there too. And thank you to the Nat in San Diego for letting me come and check out your place for free. And thank you to Ace Cider, acecider.com. Get it at Bevmo, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and more. And IAMX, Google it, and you'll find all the links. And we recorded half of the show. We tried to record it all, but it stopped during the first 10 minutes. But the rest is recorded. So go back and watch the show a million times. And finally, before we go, if you did donate, make sure you email us again with your address and name. Because sometimes people forget.
Yeah.
And then I try to write them and they don't respond. And I just get free money. We want to actually send you some stuff.
Yes.
We love you all. Thank you so much.
I love you.
Good night.
Goodbye.
So stopping broadcast.